she has the most. But does she have the ones that count? Now we're gonna get into the winners. I gotta drag the Grammys a little bit because it's the 63rd one. Why haven't we gotten it right? Yeah, y'all had 63 opportunities. However, they didn't get everything wrong, but they didn't get everything right. We didn't do too bad this year. You know, Megan Thee Stallion won 3 Grammys. She won Best New Artist, Best Rap Performance for Savage featuring Beyonce, and she also won Best Rap Song as well. I think that was really good for Megan. I mean, she has Beyonce on her debut album. How many people have Beyonce on their debut album? Her music just was everywhere. To me, her album kind of felt like a collection of singles to be her debut album. As a collective body of work, I didn't like it. It didn't really give me, you know, any cohesiveness. I want my albums to tell a story. I want my albums to take me on a journey, and it just didn't. But when I listen to her album as individual songs, I find myself liking just the individual songs rather than the whole body of work. I just feel like it should have just been a little bit more cohesiveness to it. Best comedy album actually went to Tiffany Haddish. So proud of Tiffany Haddish. She was the only woman in a category full of men, and she was the only Black person in a category full of all white people. She is the very first Black woman winner in that category since 1986 when Whoopi Goldberg won. So I am super excited for Tiffany Haddish. I can't wait to see where she goes from here. So Best Contemporary Christian Album went to Kanye West for Jesus is King. Duh. I knew this. As soon as I saw the nomination, I said Kanye is gonna win this next. I mean, it's already bad enough that he literally had a breakdown and literally like put one of his Grammys in the toilet and literally pissed on it, and the Academy voted for him again. Okay. Best Rap Album went to Nas for King's Disease. This is one of the things that the Grammys tried to reconcile with. The timing is off. Nas has been nominated for 14 Grammys. 14 Grammys. And this is his very first time winning. Grammys, you should have gave it to him for Illmatic. What? Okay, yay, we're happy for Nas that he finally got his Grammy, but word on the street is that Freddie Gibbs should have won for his album Alfredo. So when the Grammys awards you know, finally, and tries to reconcile and make things right after years of getting it wrong, you're still not making it right. Freddie Gibbs' Alfredo album can never be nominated again. And if you're a hardcore hip-hop fan, you're probably a little torn whether to celebrate for Nas or to be pissed with Freddie Gibbs. Come on, Grammys, what are we doing? So Best Music Video went to Little Miss Blue Ivy, Beyonce, and Wizkid for Brown Skin Girl. And I think that was well deserved. So Song of the Year went to H.E.R. for I Can't Breathe and T.R. Thomas. T.R. Thomas is a songwriter that got blackballed from the industry, and for her to basically turn around and win this Grammy for Song of the Year, you go, girl. Now we've come to arguably the biggest awards of the night. Billie Eilish won for Record of the Year for her song Everything I Wanted. I don't think I've heard this song, but I do like Billie Eilish. A1, she really is. But when she went up to accept her award, she said it should have gone to Megan.
Megan, girl, I was gonna write a speech about how you deserve this, but then I was like, there's no way they're gonna choose me. I was like, it's hers. You deserve this.
How many times have we seen a white artist win a super big award like Record of the Year or Album of the Year, and in their acceptance speech say that it should have gone to a black artist? We've seen it with Macklemore and Kendrick Lamar. We've also seen it with Adele and Beyonce.
my artist of my life is Beyonce, and this album for me, the Lemonade album, was just so monumental. Beyonce, it was so monumental.
Nowhere have we actually seen them give the award, but it's a part of their acceptance speech. So I can't even really say who should have gotten that or who shouldn't have. Maybe Billie Eilish was deserving, maybe it should have gone to somebody else. My point is that this is probably one of the things that the Grammys has gotten wrong. Am I gonna lean all the way and say that the Grammys got it completely wrong this year necessarily? No, because again, I haven't heard all of the songs in the categories, so I have no idea who should have won. But I do know that typically people of color and black people specifically never really win the really big awards like Record of the Year or Album of the Year. Super excited that we ended up getting Song of the Year. The truth of the matter is, as much as black people have a love-hate relationship with the Grammys, because we can say we're boycotting the Grammys every single year, but we end up tuning into it. So I do want to talk about the snubs. Apparently The Weeknd got snubbed. Now, I don't necessarily listen to The Weeknd's music, but I do know that his song was on was like #1 on Billboard for like a year. And I actually hear that his album was pretty good. So for The Weeknd to not have been nominated for anything, that was a complete miss for the Grammys. Another miss was Chloe and Halle not winning anything. This is their second studio album, and I believe they were nominated for a Grammy already. Let me double check. Chloe and Halle were nominated for Best New Artist as well as Best Urban Contemporary Album for The Kids Are Alright in 2018 at the 61st Grammy Awards, which they didn't win. And then they were nominated for Best Traditional R&B Performance for Wonder What She Thinks of Me, as well as Best Progressive R&B Album for Ungodly Hour. Chloe and Halle not winning a Grammy at all for this album. I do understand that they are still very new artists, but they gave us so many at-home concerts. Their album was really, really good. I'm not quite sure how it charted or how it maintained on the charts, because again, they're still very new artists. They are signed to Beyonce, so they do have, you know, major name behind them. But this really just goes to show sometimes that the Grammys do get things right. Oftentimes they get it wrong. Very wrong. So Beyonce made history. Beyonce is now the most awarded performer with 28 Grammys. She is tied with Quincy Jones, and there is a composer, I believe, that has 31 Grammys, the most overall. Of course, you know, it was a big deal that Beyonce made history, which I love. But what is up with using Beyonce's name to get the viewers just to not give her the big awards? Grammys, we have not forgotten that you snubbed her for Album of the Year for Lemonade in 2016. We've never forgotten that. We won't forget that. Okay, she has the most, but does she have the ones that count? All in all, the Grammys this year, we're moving in the right direction. We're moving in the right direction as far as awarding black people their things. Give black people their things. Give us what we deserve. Give us what we have earned. Give us our things. Well, that's it for my 2021 Grammy recap. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about the Grammys, what you think about what I thought about the Grammys. Let's have a little conversation down below. Subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at That's My Opinion. And I'll see y'all in the next one.